The Raiders have been a rival since I've been born. I've always known about the Raiders, and this is going to be a big test for us when it comes to physicality and being able to be disciplined and being able to win this game, be able to score points.
The Broncos are looking to hit it big on their trip to Las Vegas this weekend as they sit at 3-5 at the halfway point of the season. Your stat to watch. This Drew Lock scramble against the Chiefs in Week 7 is the Broncos' only touchdown scored in the first half over the last 4 weeks. Overall, the Broncos are only averaging 8 points in the first half. That's 30th in the NFL. A harsh contrast to the 21 points they've scored in each of the past 2 fourth quarters.
We could have a cleaner first half. That's bottom line what it is. We practice. We bust butt during the week. We come out there on Sunday, and the little plays weren't happening for us. It was back-to-back weeks of that looking like that. So we're trying to make a statement this week and come out and not let that happen.
The Raiders have plenty of weapons in Nelson Agholor, Henry Ruggs, and tight end Darren Waller, who's on pace for more than 100 catches this season. But priority number 1 for the Broncos is to stop Josh Jacobs on the ground. 2 weeks ago, the Broncos gave up more than 200 yards to the Chargers, and last week they improved a little bit against the Falcons, giving up just 2.9 yards per carry, but they're going to be without Shelby Harris again this weekend, and no players from their starting defensive line at the beginning of the year will be available. That means it's incredibly important that they don't let Jacobs get going. Jacobs has almost 600 yards on the season after he nearly won NFL Rookie of the Year last year, and it's important that the Broncos keep the Raiders in long third downs. A year ago, he scored 2 touchdowns against the Broncos in the final game against the Raiders in Oakland, and the Raiders jumped out to an early 14-0 lead. If they can keep Jacobs bottled up and force Derek Carr to make long passes down the field rather than checking down to his running backs, they might have a chance to pull off an upset in Las Vegas.
And for the key matchup to watch, Jerry Jeudy versus Henry Ruggs. Now, I know they're not actually going to face off on Sunday, but their names are going to be linked together for years to come. Henry Ruggs was the first wide receiver taken in this year's draft at 12th overall, and Jerry Jeudy was taken just a couple picks afterwards at 15. Now, I know we're only 8 games in, but Jerry Jeudy's already off to a better start in his NFL career, and he's coming off his first 100-yard game. An exciting milestone for Jerry, but I was able to talk to him after the game on Sunday, and he said that none of it really matters without a win.
The final word. The home team has won 8 consecutive games in this matchup, but home means a little something different for the Raiders now that they're in Las Vegas. A trip to face the Raiders will feel very different without seeing the black hole. And now a look at injuries. The Broncos dinged up along the offensive line and in the secondary. We saw that have a major impact last week, and they're hoping to have some of these guys make it on game day, especially since Denver is a 5-point underdog.
We have to do whatever we can to try to make them one-dimensional. They have a ton of talent on that offensive side. They run a bunch of different scheme routes, some scheme runs. They've been doing a great job at it. So for us, we had to have a great week of preparation. On the field and mentally, when it comes to watching film and things like that. And, we just have to be ready for it.